Many Magic the Gathering players ask, how many sets were released? And to answer that, well, short answer is 98. That's 18 core sets and 80 expansions. But if you include the supplementary products and those not released in North America, let's say, 3 portal sets, that rounds it up to 101. 3 unglued sets, that's 104. You have, foreign sets like the Renaissance and Rinascimento sets. And, anyways, Flava Flav. Yes, we're going to start the expansions right now. And, of course, this does not need any introduction. Of course, I'm talking about Arabian Nights. Released in December of 1993, it was the first expansion pack ever within the Magic the Gathering history. Now, I believe there's only 95 cards in the entire set. I could be wrong on that. Something very different about it was that it did not contain any lands. Well, that's not entirely true. They left in the mountains. So, yes, there is one lone mountain within the set. And, that kind of adds to the flavor of Magic, how, it's kind of organic and not very perfect. A second set that was also a standalone set, not part of any block, was Antiquities that came out the following year in March. Now, that's why Arabian Nights and Antiquities are quite special. They came out between Unlimited and Revised. That's why I guess ABU are quite special. And these two expansion sets are quite special as well. They're the OG of Magic the Gathering. Now, the idea, of course, as many of you know, was that they were going to have the backs of the sets different. In the case of Antiquities, Arabian Nights, we're going to have a pink back. But then apparently in the last, minutes, they pulled it and decided to change it back to the standard brown that we all know and love. And why? Well, so they can mix and match all cards in a deck together. And of course, sleeves were not invented until the 2000s. That's a bad joke. Legends came out in June 1994 following the huge 500 million cards print of Revised. And along with Legends, it came its annoying Italian cousin, Legenda. Just realized that there's a very close similarity between the Italian word for envelope, busta. You might hear it, at Italian weddings, like, give me the busta, put some cash in the envelope. And booster. Wow, that took me a while. A lot of people don't like it for some reason, or like it less. Being half Italian, I don't mind. I'd love to have a full set of Legends cards and boosters. So if you got them and hate them, send them my way. I'll take them off your hands. And the next set coming out later that summer in August 1994, The Dark, or as the Italians call it, L'Oscurità. I hope I pronounced that correctly. I took Italian at university, and the accent on the A in Oscurità means that the accent in the word is emphasized. So for all you language lovers out there, prego. Moving on. The last two standalone sets, expansion sets to come out before the semi-block of Ice Age, were Fallen Empires in November 1994 and Homelands in October 1995. And many of you were there and just stood there and did nothing about it. All right, moving on. Before Homelands came out, the first set of a 3-part block, Ice Age, much beloved, came out in June 95, later followed by Alliances, and not until much, much later did Cold Snap come out, completing the snow-covered block set. All right, so to recap that, Arabian Nights was the first non-block expansion set, followed by Antiquities, the second, Legends, the third, The Dark, the fourth, Fallen Empires, the fifth, Ice Age was the sixth expansion, then Homelands, the seventh expansion, Alliances, the eighth expansion, and Cold Snap was the 39th expansion. The ninth expansion would start a new block known as Mirage, which will continue in our next video. Ciao, ciao.